Hey boys and girls, happy Thursday. So, today we're going to talk about the seasons. And what seasons do we see insects? Do you guys know? Do you see insects in the fall? When it gets a little chillier out? Do you see insects in the winter when it's so cold out? No, but we're going to find out today what seasons we do see insects in. But I want to read you the question of the day, of course, and the learning target. So the question of the day is, what seasons do we see insects in, which I just said. And the learning target is, I can tell you what season of the year I see insects. So by the end of this video, boys and girls, this is where Miss Trophy just read off of, and you see all these letters or words. By the end of this video, you're going to be able to tell your mommies and daddies or whoever you're with what season of the year. So by the end of this video, you are going to be able to tell mommies and daddies what season you see insects in. So we already know it's not fall and it's not winter because it's too cold outside, and insects do not like to come outside when it's so cold. So they love the season of warm seasons. What are the warm seasons? Let's think for a second. We have fall, winter, spring, and summer. Those are our 4 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fall, winter, spring, summer. Okay? So I just shook my head yes and no to give you the answer. So I shook my head no for fall, and I shook my head no for winter because it's too chilly and cold. But insects love the spring and summer, and that's what's happening right now. We are in the spring season, and soon we will be in the summer season, and then you will see butterflies and ladybugs and all different type of insects in your backyard, your front yard, even when you go to the park or just outside in general, because that's where insects live. And remember, on Tuesday we spoke about their habitats, so you guys now know where insects actually live outside. They live by flowers, by trees, in anthills, and there was one more, I can't think of the name. Oh, a beehive. Perfect. So, for today's project, you are going to just need, very quick and simple, just a piece of paper and markers. And also, boys and girls, tomorrow on Friday, we are going to probably do this project together again. So you're going to be practicing right now how to draw. But when we meet tomorrow, we can all draw again our favorite insect and its habitat and what season it lives in. So I'm going to get a piece of paper quick. It could be a white piece of paper. It could be any color. It could be construction paper. But here's my white piece of paper. And I'm going to get out my bag of handy dandy markers. I'm going to see if there's a way. So, before we start drawing, I did want to let you guys know that when you are drawing and you're going to show me what season, I'm going to give you some examples. So, if you're going to draw a butterfly, you might want to add a flower so I know what season you're in. If you're going to draw an ant, you have to add where the ant lives. Where does the ant live again? Yes, a anthill, which is dirt. It's like a dirt hill. So you would have to make a triangle with maybe brown, because brown represents the color of dirt. If you were going to draw a firefly, which I actually love seeing those, I would add the moon, because that's when I see it. I see it at night. And if I was going to draw a bee, I would add a flower too, because we know bumblebees like flowers. Or you can add a tree with the beehive where they keep their honey. So there's a lot of different insects you can draw and different habitats you can draw, and make sure you add those key details so I know exactly what season you're drawing. Because remember, when it's summer and spring, there's flowers, there's grass, the sun is out. When it's fall and winter, it's chilly and there's snow sometimes. A lot of the times it rains. So boys and girls, I got my paper here and I already know what insect I'm going to draw, because as I was setting this up, I was thinking. So my favorite insect is a butterfly. So I'm going to create and draw on this white piece of paper the season of spring or summer, because that's when you see the butterflies. You normally start seeing the butterflies at the very, very end of spring and the beginning of summer, and then you see them all throughout the summer. So I know that in the season of summer, that's the one I decided to draw, there is a sun. So I'm going to make a big circle, and I'm going to color that sun in bright and yellow. Okay. And I'm going to make long lines to represent the sun. And just to be creative, I'm going to add some orange in my sun. Beautiful. Okay. Now that I know that it's summer because I put the sun, I also need to add some grass because there is a lot of grass in the summer because grass grows in the warm weather. Okay, what else? Oh, I know from learning on Tuesday that I can find butterflies on a certain thing outside. That thing was a flower. So I'm going to draw the stem of a flower. And I'm going to draw a super cool flower. So I'm going to draw a circle right here and color that in. I like the color red, so I want to make a red flower. And I think that my butterfly would like a red flower as well. So I'm going to color in my red flower. And then finally, I'm going to add my pretty butterfly. So this photo represents the summer. So we're in the summer season in my picture that I decided to draw today. And I like purple and blue butterflies. So I'm going to draw the body first. I'm going to give it antennas. And I'm going to give it eyes and a smiley because I want my butterfly to be super duper happy. And I'm going to give it some butterfly wings. Oh, look how pretty my butterfly is. Oh, my wings kind of don't match. But you know what? I'm going to put a pattern on them because I remember we spoke about patterns yesterday's video. And I decided I'm going to give mine 3 dots up there. So 3 dots over there, and I want to change the color of my dots. Oh, I do like the color red, so I'm going to give it some squares. 4 squares down here. And then I'm going to do the same to this wing. So this is my picture that represents the season summer. And we know it represents the season summer because you don't see any snow, right? No, snow happens in the winter. You see a sun, which I'm going to put a smiley face on my son because I want him to be happy. So we have a happy sun, we have green grass, we have flowers in the summertime, and we see butterflies. So this is my picture that I drew. So when you draw your own picture of whatever your favorite insect is, think of the habitats that we spoke about on Tuesday when you're drawing your picture for the seasons. So think of what season do you see that bug in, which would probably be either spring or summer, and think of ways that you can draw spring or summer first and then add your insect like I did. So I first did the sun to tell you that it was summer, and I added grass because grass grows a lot in the summer. Flowers also grow in the summer, so I added that. And finally, when I was done, I added my favorite insect, which is a butterfly. Have fun doing this, and please Dojo me or Google Classroom a photo so I can see what you drew and what season you know that your favorite insect comes from. Bye, guys. Miss Santos is obviously going to draw for us right now, and of course her drawing is going to be a lot better than Miss Trophy's. Enjoy.